Hello, thank you for tuning into this video. I felt called to share today about the element of water and how is it connected to our emotions and how is it connected to our DNA. And what is water, right? Is a conduct of energy. Water carries information, carries knowledge, carries wisdom, right? And just like our DNA was passed down from our generations back, our ancestors, right, back down to us. And sometime in the lineage, especially if you are in this path of self-empowerment, on the path of spirituality, and you consider yourself a cycle breaker, it's most likely that you are going to be called into feeling emotions that they have been repressed from who knows how many generations back, right? And to heal, we must feel. So our emotional body is here acting like a compass that is guiding us. Where is it that we're being called to either redirect ourselves, like redirect water to another stream, or to allow water to flow, right? Or to allow the energy to flow, or to guide us to the stream down all the way to the ocean, right? So, and the plenty and the abundance of the beautiful emotions, right? The high vibration emotions. So there are emotions that sometimes are misunderstood, like anger, right? Most people don't want to feel anger. Most people reject the energy of anger and the emotion of anger. And when they do that, it becomes eventually like a tsunami, right? What we resist persists. So it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it's like this huge overwhelming emotion that is coming like strongly to be felt, right? And then there is the emotion of guilt and shame, and there is a lot of that, especially if you are in this path when you are facing a lot of healing or leaning into the healing of yourself and also your lineage in a way that it had never been before. So you can now jump from shame and guilt all the way to joy and ecstasy and love and pleasure and authenticity, right? It is too much for the body to move from one vibration to the other one. So first what you have to do is to neutralize your emotions to then move into the higher vibration emotions. And this is the practice that I'm often sharing with clients, which is the practice of gratitude. So gratitude helps us to neutralize our emotional body to then move into the higher emotions, high vibration emotions. And what are emotions? Like emotions is energy in motion. So they are like waves. They come and they go. They don't stay. It's when somebody get attached to them is when sufferings start happening, right? Because you're getting attached to something that wants to just move through you. It wants to just be felt and then move through you in a way that it is transmuted through you, but it's not meant to be stuck in you, right? And when the energy, just like water, gets stuck, it becomes like a swamp and it becomes moldy and it becomes stinky, right? Same with your emotional body, same with your water. Or when you're rejecting, right, and that water is, and that is emotions are being rejected in a way that you're pushing it away, and then it comes like a big wave, it becomes overwhelming, right? And it's too much feeling at the moment, right? It becomes too overwhelming. And just like somebody when it's swimming and is drawing, what it wants air, it wants to breathe, right? And this is where the elements are working together, and they help and support each other. And what do I mean by this is by the attitude of gratitude. By doing the practice of gratitude, you're training your mind, you're training your air, right? In a way that you start seeing things that you start being grateful for. And what this practice is that you are invited to write 3 things for what you are grateful for, and that you do this for at least 7 days, 21 days. If you want to go for 40 days, amazing. And the thing is that what you write today of what you're grateful for, the 3 things that you're grateful for, should not repeat in day 5 or day 10 or day 11, right? So then what you do, you start training your brain in a way that you start looking for things that you're grateful for. So by day 15, let's say, you don't know, you already have say everything that you're grateful for, and you don't know what else to say that you're grateful for. So your brain, it starts looking for things that you're grateful for. And this is where the two elements start working together and start helping and supporting each other, right? And at the same time, the attitude of gratitude is super, super, super powerful. It is the neutralized emotion. It's a neutralized energy that it helps us to open up to see the abundance that is already around us, that is already present, right? But if you're in shame and guilt, it's most likely that you're not very grateful, that you're not opening yourself to see gratitude around yourself, right? It's most likely that you're giving away your power and you're victimizing yourself, so you're not able to see the gift of the experience, right? And this is where sometimes emotions become so overwhelming. But also, it is important to feel them, because to heal, we must feel. And if you're in this path, right, you are being called to feel for others who repress emotions for a very, very long time. So these practices help you not only to transmute and move through the emotions that they want to move through you, but also transmuting in a way that you are not passing it down to the future generations either, right? That you are cleansing those water within yourself, so then what you're passing down in your DNAs are cleaner waters, right? Crystalline waters. So the power of gratitude is a really powerful practice to do on a daily basis, right? We often forget about saying what you're grateful for. I personally try to do that on a daily basis, because it's a really shift of energy. It really shifts something within your mind and your brain, and you start seeing things different. And then be able to move into higher emotions and to really vibrate in a higher vibration, right? I hope this is helpful in your path, and to remember that all emotions are sacred. They're all meant to be felt. They're all meant to guide us into the stream where it will provide us that connection back to our overflow and abundance. So to allow your emotions to move through you, and to honor all of your emotions, and to practice gratitude on a daily basis. And if you can write down what you're grateful for, those three things, is better than saying it out loud, because when you are writing it down, you're actually materializing it in this realm. You're making it real in a paper, right? So it's a really powerful practice to do. So if this really helped you and you think that it can help others, feel free to share it. Thank you.